They are placed in a way to form a strange triangle, like a sacred space for rituals. Each has 3 shallow holes on a flat top in a triangle formation. Interesting thought. They fit perfectly. I fear the rocks and the traps were created to serve a purpose as one. Gah! Crows are not what they seem to be.
Benedict, what are you looking at?
Crows take human form. I can see the crosses. I can see the sinners. The crucified sinners. I don't want to end up like them, so close to the sky and yet so far from heaven. I must absolve myself from my sins. Anyone inside?
You are not welcome.
Father, please open the door. I have to confess.
The door stays closed, but I will listen to your words. What do you want to confess, Benedict?
I left my sister alone.
Continue.
I don't know where I left her, but it's a scary and dark place.
Search within yourself and you shall find her.
I renounced everything in my life to pursue my spiritual work.
You followed God. There is nothing wrong with that. Do you think your family is more important?
No, of course not. Nothing can be more... I don't know. I left Victoria. I left her alone to follow God. And now she's dead. Isn't that wrong?
You are a lost man, Benedict. You've come to the wrong place.
Father?
No absolution for your sins. Not now, not ever. You shall meet the others on the cross. But before that happens, you may say goodbye to your parents. Talk to them.
Please, in the name of God! Father, I beg you! No point. He won't listen to me. Here lay the remains of my mother, Petra Dochnani, and my father, Josef Dochnani. You cannot talk back, but you can listen to what I have to say. I forgive you, Father, for having left. Mother, I hope you found peace. Forgive me for leaving. I couldn't stay by your side as I was haunted day and night by Father's shadow. I hated him, but my heart was filled with sorrow. Forgive me both for leaving Victoria alone. I don't know where she is. I know nothing about her except that she's scared and lonely, if even alive. I don't even know if this is a sin, as following God should never be regarded as such. May God forgive me, for I am lost, only a shell of the man I once was. So close to the sky, and yet so far from heaven.
Benedict? What's happening? You were just standing there several minutes.
Nothing. I was just crucified for following God. Let's go. The Tulove Grede.
Let's find a way to get past them. Are you ready? Getting over won't be an easy task. I won't be going back anymore. You shouldn't either.
Let's go to Pepel.
Pepel.
I won't go back on those rocks. It's too dangerous for the body and soul.
What a place of beauty and terror is Pepel.
What are you doing? Nikolai? Via Cadaverum, the road of cadavers, or as they call it in this valley, Putlesheva. It's completely overgrown, but on our way back we should try heading this way instead of the rocks.
I think I've found the entrance. Follow me. I'm going in.
God, where? Into the water?
Just do as I say. Trust me for once.
Nikolai! Are you insane? Come out of there! Nikolai! I can't see him and I hear nothing. What should I do now? Am I really going to follow him? God, help me. Are we dead, Nikolai?
The monster.
You heard the monsters in the spring, too? What were they? Thousands of tormented souls screaming. Screams so horrible they hurt. I've never felt so much pain. Deep, visceral agony. It seemed to go on forever.
Monster is behind that rock.
You're talking about Nermin?
The king of Saborans.
What rock?
Victoria is alive behind.
How do we get through that rock? Nikolai, where's the rock? Talk to me. He's losing his mind, or playing with mine. Either way, I'm on my own. You've opened the Sekvra book. Why would you do that?
Victoria is near. Alive.
Close it. It's dangerous.
No! We must pass through!
What's going on with you?
Monster is here. I feel it.
How can you feel him?
He's close. I feel it.
How do we get out of here?
Sekvra is the key.
What do you mean, the key?
The solution.
To what?
Key to get to Victoria.
I'm not comfortable doing this, but I have no choice. Are these sigils?
Sigils of the 7 Utaloks of Ahrizat.
I read about them on a wall below the church.
Gods. Gods of Ahrizat. The kingdom of soul slaves.
What do these symbolize?
The gods of Ahrizat.
The moon must be Kasag. What about the rest?
The gods of Ahrizat. Irkur Ahrizat.
They call them the Utaloks.
Utaloks of Ahrizat.
I don't recognize this alphabet.
Saboran script.
Can you read it?
No.
These dastardly pages you drool over are getting us nowhere. Close the cursed book. Will you wake up?
Look around you.
There's nothing to see. We're trapped here.
Rocks. Look at the rocks. I believe rocks are the key. And you are right. Sekvra should rest now.
God, the symbols. I see them. Crows, trees, the moon.
Irkur, Arizat, symbols of gods.
Ancient carvings. It's full of small crevices, top to bottom. I feel a gentle breeze against my face and throat. It must be the passage Nikolai speaks of. It's full of narrow, deep crevices. They look strange, doubtfully a work of nature. Interesting. These same sigils are on that page, right?
Yes.
They must have been carved eons ago, same as the symbols.
Sigils of the 7 Utaloks of Arizat.
It's wet, has a peculiar yellow color, and sulfuric smell. I understand. The same sigils and symbols seen in the book are on these walls. What now?
We open the passage.
How do we get through?
We must work together.
But how?
Kivalöba Kasag.
What?
We must get to Victoria.
Open the book. Let me see those pages again.
No.
Why? I can't find a connection with the carvings.
Mother says Sekvra is mine.
What?
Sekvra must rest now. We'll need it later.
He must be seeing Jadwiga. I have to hurry up and find a way out of here.
Adziris Simartle.
Get yourself together, Nikolai. Wake up from this, from whatever is happening to you.
Two must hunt. Two must come back. Two must work together to pass through.
What are you talking about?
Text said 2 Saborans go out to hunt. 2 must come back to pass through.
The text from the book? You said you can't read it.
Mother read it to me.
So how do we work together to pass through?
I stay here, by this rock. You go to the other one.
The other one? You mean the one with the symbols?
Yes. Irkur, Arizat, symbols of gods.
Then what? What about those symbols?
You push one at a time. Push a symbol. Then tell me which sigil I have to push.
So if I push the symbol of the moon, I have to tell you to push the sigil of Kasag.
Good, Benedict. Good. Kasag is the god of moon and existence.
I remember. I get it now. Kotar wrote the solution on the wall of his crypt, the Utalox of Achrizat. Belzes is the god of the lost mind, Rashahaz of the trees, and Ashreor... I'm not sure. I can't remember the rest.
Utuloks are rising. Matanbal, Ashreor, Nazash, Rashahaz, Belzes, Kasag, Yatkach.
What if I miss? What if I tell you the wrong name?
The king is coming.
Nikolai! His mind is fading into nothingness. It must be the malevolent sway of the book, heightened by this evil place. I'll try to get it right. Push Kasag!
King Kasag, god of moon and existence.
Push Ashreor!
Pray to Ashreor before looking for human flesh and blood, the god of hunting.
Push Rashahaz!
God of natural cathedrals, full of shadows and leaves.
Push Matanbal!
He who sends his minions to take your rest, the god of nightmares.
Push Nazash!
Prince Nazash, god of flesh and blood.
Push Yatka!
The god of crows, Yatka.
Push Belzes!
He takes your conscience, beliefs, and values. Leaves nothing but primal fears and instincts. Pure madness.
Nikolai, look! Something is moving!
The king is coming. Tivaleva Kasai.
It worked!
Victoria!
Wait! Dear God. The land of death and malice. The Saborans' settlement. I'm alone again. Every time things get bad, that man disappears. Either physically or mentally. I should follow the light and hope for the best. Like I have any other option left now. This must be the Temple of Truth, where the ritual—
No, please. No more.
Victoria!
Please.
God, is that really her? Victoria?
Kill me, please.
Calm down. It's me, Benedek.
brother?
She's a living corpse. She has no face, no ears. What's left of my sister? All I see is the shell of a human being.
Benedict?
Where's that monster? Where have you been? We must get...
No!
I had to find it.
You had to find what?
The body.
Jadwiga? You found her body. Where is it?
She's standing right next to me.
You had nothing in your hands, and nothing is standing next to you. What is wrong with you?
Only I can see my mother.
You always seem to disappear when it gets dangerous. There's nothing funny about it.
It's your ignorance that makes me laugh. You don't know what it's like to be in this agony.
Agony, you say? Look what that monster did to my sister, the wife you've been longing to find.
It's him!
Who?
Listen to me. My mother will get us out of here. Just calm down, and everything will be fine.
Your mother is long dead. It must be that you're seeing the spirit of Jadwiga.
No, 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 and no!
How many times have I told you to get rid of that book?
Sakra stays with me. I need it.
Jadwiga is part of the book. She's eating your soul.
She's my mother. You can't see her because you're living a lie, separated from reality.
It's him! Nikolai is the monster!
The book has nothing to do with her. She came back into my life after I ended Nerman's. All thanks to my wife, who is both a blessing and a curse to me.
You killed Nermin? When?
This is all your sister's fault. And you did this to me. You made my life a nightmare.
What are you talking about?
I had to do it. I had to kill Nerman. He was about to kill Victoria in that house. She should have never brought us to Sveti Kotar. Not followed her father's letter. If only she did not care about her fool of a brother. Things would have been different then. I would still have my family, my baby and my wife. And I wouldn't have this thing growing inside me. This monster mutates me into something inhuman.
You are the monster we've been looking for this whole time?
I am not the monster. The monster lives inside my body.
You need to calm down now. We can help you. God can help you get on the right path. We have an exorcist among our ranks in the monastery. You just have to resist until we get back home.
Ha! Only my mother can help me.
Look at your wife. If you had the courage to kill Nerman for her, then you must find the strength to subjugate his spirit and take control of him. You can do it. You must do it for Victoria.
From the day I was born, they said I was a sin. God's degenerate. No one stood up for me. No one. And no God listened to my prayers. No one, except for my mother. She protected me. She guided me. And she made sure to silence those vile voices of the orphanage. In this tragedy, she comes back to me. And now I should listen to you? A man who cares only of what God has to say to him? Why listen to a spawn of the murderous Dayanani bloodline?
Wait, this is not who you are, brother. Forces of evil are manipulating your thoughts.
I listen only to my mother. If I kill you and Victoria, I will be rid of the monster inside. I will be free. And I will have my family back. My mother and my baby, who will be raised from the dead.
You killed our baby! You dragged me here! You tore my face off! And you made me listen to the maddening voices from below! You did that, not the demon! It was you! Monster!
I am not guilty for what has happened! It's you! And you should blame your brother!
No, Nikolai, wait!
What did you think? That I was following your orders because you're smart, capable, and so thoughtful of others? Huh.
Nikolai, we are family.
Look at your sister. I said, look at her. This is on you. You did that to her, not me. Now look me in the eye and tell me you are guilty for everything.
Words cannot describe how devastated I am for Victoria and for the deaths of all these people. But God is witness to your evil deeds. You killed the mayor of Sveti Kotar.
My hands did, not my soul. It was Nerman who wanted him dead.
Lucia, that poor lady. You slaughtered her like an animal and made me believe it was Nerman who came to the house.
She had to go. She saw the crow from my nightmare in me. The spirit of Nerman.
You killed Henry too.
He was about to die anyway, and he wanted to take Sekfra from me.
And who killed the orphans?
I had enough of listening to them and seeing how mean they were toward that poor child. So I silenced them once and for all.
They had to die? They were the only children left in this town.
No one's left to miss them.
You committed the same sin of the witch nun from Minsk, your mother. Why did you lie about not knowing where Victoria was?
You mindless, godly man.
You could have killed us anywhere you wanted. In Budapest, or the moment we stepped inside that house.
Nerman knew how to get here, not me. That is why I needed you. To find the way so that we could be here together, as a family.
Why drag us to this temple?
I follow the words of my mother. It is where the ritual must take place.
I recall Vera telling me Nerman requires prey for the ritual. I was so blind, stupid. I want you to ask yourself, how are our deaths going to help you? Think about all the sins you've committed. Put that knife away and think about it. It's not too late. If you kill us now, you will become that same monster you are trying to destroy.
No! Tifoleba kasag. Hatsiris simartle. Tivit gadasasveli.
Nikolai, Jadwiga is using you to fulfill Kasag's prophecy. You need to stop this.
The demon.
Fare kortsi agrisat tvit. Fare kortsi agrisat tvit.
Nikolai, you are just being used for a vile cause. Listen to my voice.
Bow before me. I am to become the king of Saborans.
I'm afraid this man is beyond salvation. I should act. God forgive me. If Lucia was right about this small skull...
Oh, stop! Ah! Please! Ah!
Push him into the hole now!
Mother! Save me!
Now! Push him!
It's over. It's over, my sister.
Kasag is with me! Mother is with me!
Dear God, he's holding on the root!
Take the knife from the floor, cut it! Let him rot in Ahrizat.
God, no!
What?
You'll never do it.
What are you waiting for? Cut the root!
I'm holding your body, your soul, your everything!
He has my Bible! He must have taken it from me in the struggle!
Let me climb up, and I'll give it back to you. I promise.
Benedict, cut the root! Do not listen to him! It's just a book!
I'm sorry, my dear sister.
Cut it! Don't let that monster...
I'd rather die with God, sinless, than live an empty life ridden of my faith.
No!
Give me my knife back. I knew you would never abandon God. You're too weak, a pathetic, insignificant man. Slaves of Kasag!
No! Benedict!
I believe in God.
I am the king of Saborans!
God is my shepherd. I lack nothing. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil. For you are with me.
Tivaleba Kasag, Tvitgadasos Veli. Tivaleba Kasag, Tvare Kortsir Kortvit. Kasag Nazashiatka. Rasharas Matan Balderas.
This must be the temple of truth.
No,
Victor,
please.
God. Victoria, calm down.
Brother
What's left?
Benedict.
Where's... Where have you been?
No!
I had
You had to...
the body
Jadwiga? You had no...
only.
You always... There's nothing...
It's
Agony?
It's him.
Who?
listen.
You're...
no.
How much...
Sec-
Jadwiga?
She's
It's him!
the book had
You...
this.
What are...
She should have. And I.
You...
I.
You need to... God, we haven't... Look at you... If you... You can...
From the no one. Why?
Wait, this is...
I live and
You killed you!
I am.
No!
What did you?
Nicol...
Look. This is. No.
Words... You...
My hand.
Lutz, you...
She had.
You killed...
He was about.
And who...
I had.
They had...
no one.
You could... Why did... You could...
Nerman.
Why drag...
I fought.
I recall... I want you to think about... It's not... Nikolai...
The deep.
Nikolai...
Bow.
I'm afraid this man is beyond salvation. If Lucia was right...
Oh, stop!
Push him in.
Mother! Save me!
No! Push him!
It's over.
Casa!
Dear God!
Take the knife from the...
God, no!
What? What are you waiting for?
I'm holding.
He has my...
Let me close.
Benedict, cut the root.
God will understand.
You won't dare! I will eat you alive! No! Mother! Mother, save me!
Victoria! I feel so strange and weak.
I can finally let it go.
We'll find a way out of here, and you'll be taken care of.
You're bleeding.
It's nothing. Don't think about me. Let's leave this accursed place.
Can you forgive me?
Sister?
About Mother.
I should ask for forgiveness, not you. I did the same thing as Father. I left. I am so sorry for everything you've been through. It's my fault. I've been wrong and blind, Victoria. I should have been there for you. Forgive me.
Shh. The question our father always asked.
What is true faith?
Yes. Well, I think you finally know the answer.
Benedict. I've been longing for this moment for far too long.
What? Who are you?
Don't you recognize me?
Victoria?
And who else would I be?
What are you doing here?
I'm your sister. I live here. This is our house, you silly.
Am I dead?
Dead? You have more life in you than ever before.
I'm not sure about that. I feel weak.
The more you sleep, the more tired you feel. But don't you worry about a thing. It'll pass soon.
The last thing I remember is being with you, inside the mountain.
What were we doing there?
You were all grown up, without a face. And I think you died in the end.
You've always had a vivid imagination, brother. It was just a dream. Relax.
But it was all so real. I don't think it was a dream.
Come, you should get up now. Father and Mother are waiting for us in the basement.
What are they doing down there? She always detested that place.
They just said they want to talk, but I know that is a lie. I heard them saying we should prepare for what's coming.
And what would that be?
A great evil.
The witch?
Or the moon ghouls. Come now, let's go meet them. Oh, I almost forgot. I placed something in your pockets that you might need for the basement.
I don't feel well. It's like I'm losing control over my limbs and thoughts.
Here's our hero.
Are you Detective Mostov?
Oh, don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. You saved a lot of people.
You really are a hero? My silly brother.
How?
The inhabitants raised their voices, broke free from their chains. Things are different now, thanks to you. I saved you from the mountain, and it was an honor. But you saved this town from falling into the abyss.
I just rescued my sister.
Sacrifice. That is what you did. You are a local saint now. A kind of Ivan Kotar, I'd say. And let me tell you something. You saved me as well. Thanks to you, I now remember who attacked me.
I did? I mean, who attacked you?
It was Hatur. Now I don't have to fear. I don't live in a lie anymore. I know who I am and what I want. I have found my true faith. Go now. Don't let me hold you here. They're waiting for you down in the basement. Oh, and Benedict, I forgive you for denouncing me. It's all right. Nothing happened. I would have done the same in your position. Now go!
That's my sister.
Stop looking at that painting. You know I hate it. I look like a corpse. Don't be afraid of the dark and the witch. Just descend. I'll be waiting for you in the basement. I promise.
Please don't leave me alone. It's dark. The witch could be hiding in here.
Don't you worry about nothing. You're not alone. Your sister is further below.
There is a mass of flesh and blood above my head.
Like I said, nothing to worry about. You've changed and I see it. You're finally able to see the truth. Go on. Fear nothing.
It's one of the candles from my mother's room. The Eye of Providence is engraved on it. Victoria? Are you alright?
Nermin,
Nermin? The man from my dream?
the king is coming.
I don't understand. Who is Nermin?
He had a human form. He felt pain and walked upon the earth, and he was about to become... But Nikolai killed him!
Nikolai?
Nikolai slaughtered him like an animal, feasted on his body and drank his blood.
Nikolai is the man who helped me in my dream. To find you.
It wasn't a dream. Nikolai was nothing but a vessel, a host to our future king. It was Nermin who helped you. And now you're about to help him.
How?
All in good time, brother.
What happened to you?
I'm at peace.
But you are so different. I saw you upstairs moments ago. You were young and full of life.
And I still am.
Are you dead?
I'm in a safe place.
What? Where?
Be patient, brother.
Our parents were supposed to be here. Where are they?
They are dead.
You're right. I remember now. Father died in my arms on the island.
And Mother died in our house.
When did this happen?
She was ill. Her heart was dark and sad.
Her life force collapsed after Father left. But I don't remember how she died. I don't remember that day at all.
Stop lying to yourself, brother. You know the truth.
I don't think I'm not sure.
Are you ready?
I must be dreaming again. This is just a nightmare. The book was destroyed. You are not real.
This is not a dream. Jadwiga's body is laying preserved, untouched. A new Sekra book will be written, all thanks to you.
That's impossible. I don't remember.
It's all right. Calm down, brother. It just means you're doing your part. You're feeding the king with your soul.
Nermin is possessing me? I hear voices from outside the house.
It is time, Benedict.
The people of Sveti Kotar are free from the chains. They are here to save me, because I saved them.
That's false freedom. You'll be used to fulfill the prophecy of Ksag and to crown our king Nermin. And then you will join me in Ahrizat to become a slave of Kasag. You will be safe with me.
My time may have come, but I cannot be a slave anymore. I found God in people. I'm free. I'm free, as I know what true faith is. This must be the Temple of Truth.
No, please.
Please. God. Victoria?
Kill-
Come.
Brother?
What's...
Ben-
Where? Where have you...
No!
I had
You had...
The-
Jadvig? You had...
only.
You... There's nothing...
It's.
Agate?
It's him.
Who?
Listen.
You're...
No.
How much...
Sec-
Jadv...
She's
It's him.
the book.
You...
This-
What are...
I have. And I.
You... You need to... God, we have...
Ha!
Look at... If you... You...
From the no one in this. Why?
Wait! This is...
island.
You killed you!
I am.
No!
What did
Nick,
look? This is no
words. You,
my.
Lutz, you
He
killed.
He was a.
And who they had
no one.
you. Why did you?
Ned,
Why?
I fought.
I recall. I want you to ask. Think about. It's not Nikolai. Nikolai.
Bow.
I'm afraid this man. If Lucia was right about.
Oh, stop! Ah!
Push him into the hole.
Mother! Ah,
No!
Casa!
Dear God.
Take the knife.
God, no!
What? What are you?
I'm holding.
He
Let me go.
Benedict, cut the.
God.
You.
Victoria! And
I can find.
it's. Before we leave,
Yes?
I have to find. Do you remember the story of the witch that cursed our bloodline?
How could I not? But this is not the right time to discuss it.
You know, the night we arrived here, I dreamed about that day our aunt died. Now I understand why. It was an ill omen. This temple doesn't remind you of the basement in our house, does it?
No, it.
The witch was hiding in the shadows of our house, as she's hiding now in this temple. You heard what Nikolai said.
Enough. We should leave.
I found him, Victoria. Father died in my arms.
Oh, Benedict. I'm so sorry.
He sacrificed himself by coming to Sveti Kotar. And now I understand why he did those things to us when we were young. He loved us.
You have to let him go now.
He was trying to protect us from the spirit of Jadwiga Mazrak and the...
Nikolai called that thing Mother. Why?
Jadwiga used Nikolai's mother's appearance to trick his sick mind for her own desires.
What did she want?
To get revenge on us and seize the throne for Nermin. Both would have been achieved if Nikolai killed us here. I believe I saw Jadwiga once after arriving in this town.
When?
While unknowingly carrying the Sekvra book in my pocket, inside the Bible.
I'm sorry. There wasn't enough time. I was chased. I had to hide it from...
You have nothing to apologize for.
But I ruined your Bible.
Just mere pages full of words that mean nothing if you don't know how to use them. It was just a book.
We must leave. Now.
Remember the ill omen. Jadwiga wasn't destroyed. She's here, and our bloodline remains cursed if we...
Something far more terrifying dwells within this mountain. Take me out of here. Drag me if you must.
Calm down. Everything is going to be all right. We'll make it. Father's sacrifice and your suffering. Everything will be in vain if we leave now.
Don't do that.
I must find the body.
It is dangerous, and you don't know where to look.
I can't leave without trying. It won't take me long, I promise.
Benedict.
I must be losing my mind. Victoria! Victoria, can you see him?
See whom?
Father. He's laying on the altar.
Stay away from it. The altar is empty. And father is dead.
Nikolai has fallen into the darkness, taking with him the Sekvra book and my Bible. They are all gone. The world is a better place now. The color of the moon, the fake sun. I've seen this shade of yellow too many times since arriving in this valley. I can't see the point from which the drapery is hanging. I can only gaze in awe at how tall this temple is. The urn is full of strange-looking rocks that keep burning without being consumed. The scent they give smells of sulfur. The urn is full of strange... Victoria is right. He's dead. But he looks so real. What am I seeing then? And why? Father?
You've left God! You're not my son anymore!
This isn't happening.
You and your sister, you are a sin. A disgrace to the family name.
You're not real.
What are you doing?
Kill your sister and yourself!
Stay away from that altar. We must leave.
End the Dokhnani's bloodline. Embrace the punishment. The passage is waiting for you.
You cannot be real.
End the Dokhna.
The urn. I have to let you go.
Kill your sister and yourself!
No. You must die, once and for all!
What did you do?
You were just a burden. I had to... This altar lid is so fragile. I managed to...
Get away from it. Please.
A body is hidden inside, and it looks ancient. Could this be Jadwiga? You knew what was there, right? Victoria!
After he brought me here and tore off my face, I was barely conscious. But I remember seeing Nikolai hiding a body in there. Just leave it there, please. You don't know how it will affect you.
No need to be worried about me. The body was wrapped in some sort of yellow cloth, probably as part of a Soboran ceremonial ritual a long time ago. I dread even thinking about unwrapping it, but this must be it. This must be Jadwiga's body. I should do what I was tasked to do. Reduce it to ashes. The urn is...
I should contemplate more about this decision.
I should do what I was tasked to do. Reduce it to ashes. Stabbing the body won't do anything to it. But cutting a piece of its cloth to set it on fire... I have no faith in the outcome. I should contemplate more about this decision. Now all I need is to set it on fire and stab the evil thing with it. After centuries of agony and death, the Dahnani family sees freedom. This knife and fire end your existence, Jadwiga Mazrak. It's over, sister. The witch can't hurt us anymore. Jadwiga the curse is the color of the moon, the fake sun. I can't see the point. Let's leave this accursed place.
Can you forgive me?
Sister?
About Mother.
I should ask for forgiveness, not you. I did the same thing as Father. I left. I am so sorry for everything you've been through. It's my fault. I've been wrong and blind, Victoria. I should have been there for you. Forgive me.
Shh. The question our father always asked.
What is true faith?
Yes. Well, I think you finally know the answer.
Where am I? How have I ended up here? Victoria? Are you downstairs? The last thing I remember is being with her inside the mountain. But it feels so strange. When I think of what happened, I'm not sure it did at all. It feels like it was all just a bad dream. A gentle wind is caressing the trees and tenderly playing with dead autumn leaves. Death can be beautiful. She's not in the house. Where should I look for her? That's a painting of my sister in her younger days. I don't know why. The tall, dark trees. I'm torn. A cold breeze is I left the house and followed the trail downhill to the sun-bathed town. While searching for Victoria, I encountered many people who made me realize what happened wasn't a dream. And I think I encountered far more than I can recall now. So I'd better start using this wall before the rest of them vanish from my thoughts. I saw some kind of prophet on the main square. He was preaching about an impending doom to a group of hideous people without eyes and tongues. When he saw me passing by, he stopped and invited the group to greet me. He said something about a head and how he'll always be grateful to me. As I left him and his followers, he raised a sack containing an eye and said, "Beware, Nikolai is watching you." There was a badly mangled corpse hanging from the town council balcony. One small group of people were throwing dead rats at it, while the rest of them wanted to torch it. I heard screams in one alley, so I ran there and saw a dreadful scene. They impaled a man with a disfigured head. Suddenly, a girl came running out of the tavern. She hugged me and then said she owns the place, now that they took away the owner. Before moving away from me, she whispered that she heard what happened and said she was sorry. Then her father showed up and told her to go visit a grave. She thanked me for that, and then they both left. I thought I saw a patch of water in the distance, so I headed that way. I was right. It was a lake. An old man by the name of Arsen called me his friend. I was happy about that, even though I couldn't say what I did to deserve it. My inner voice told me someone was behind me, and so I turned around and saw a nun staring at me. She said she still hasn't given up hope of finding a boy named Anton, and even though she is grateful for what I did for the town, she will never forgive me for lying about him. I wish I knew what I did. The nun told me to follow her, and so I did, in silence. After leaving me in the church courtyard, she headed towards the cemetery, grumbling quietly to herself that they should find a gravekeeper to preserve her sanity. At the entrance of the church, a young priest greeted me. He had a proud stance and white, intimidating eyes. It was a strange situation. I had a feeling he was waiting for me. He confirmed my suspicion after locking me up in this underground chamber a few hours ago. Before leaving, he asked, "Have you noticed anything in particular on your way here?" Somehow, he knew. I really noticed something that stuck in my mind. A discrepancy between people's smiling faces and their sad eyes. He acknowledged by knocking twice on the door, and then said, "Their eyes reflect their tortured past, while their faces reflect their bright future. And they have a future. They are free because of you." I became a local saint, a kind of Ivan Kotar. I'm the hero of Sveti Kotar. But painful consequences always follow great achievements. I was told Victoria's body was already cold when they arrived to save us. This drawing is how I want to remember her. She was always calm and hopeful, full of life. It breaks my heart and drives me mad when wondering what happened to her soul after they threw the body into the passage. But I forgave them, like she forgave me. My soul is being eaten, and I'm losing control of my body. His whispers have become louder and tormenting. It's Nermin, the demon that possesses me. But I will not. I cannot fall. The people of this town will save me. I know they will, because I am their patron saint now.
Where?
What?
Henry,
she gets. We
where did
this
the move?
feel our poor
God.
No, God did.
Only
Didn't.
there's a.
I'm a. But it
I guess
most.
a law.
I can't play. I don't.
Tell me. Where?
I.
What?
Moist.
Henry. One day.
It's I be.
Isn't it?
Now.
Not at all.
They be. But they're
They're not al-
again children.
Terror. Where?
You.
Why are?
He's doing.
What can you? Calm down.
Don't you ever.
Forgive me, sister.
Mother? Oh, Anton, I got away. I'm all right.
Well,
You know each. How could we?
I forgot. We know each other, yes. I saw Anton on the pier of the lodge.
Anton, how could you? After all the things I've done to keep you safe. I'm sorry. I want to find my parents. You know how dangerous it is to be out there. Do you want to suffer like the others that are no longer with us? No. I just want my real mother and father. Enough with that story. Wait here. I'm going to get Father Henry. Please don't. Thank you, Brother Benedict, for telling me this. It's hard to hear them crying, but we are only trying to protect them. Anything else you wanted to ask me while I'm still here?
Just a bit more patience, please, sister. That boy, Anton, how did he end up in this place?
What kind of question is that?
I mean, where are his parents?
Anita couldn't endure the brutality of this place, and the weight of existence. So she took her own life and left the boy alone in this world.
And his father?
It's not my place to talk about him. Ask Noren.
Chief of Police, Noren?
Know any other Noren in this town?
I'll ask if I get a chance. Thank you. I have no more questions. Thank you for being so patient with me, sister.
I trust I won't find you here when I come back. Farewell. You are a mean and a wicked man!
I just told the truth. It was the right thing to do, and don't forget, it's for your own good.
I won't be able to find my parents. Father Henry will get me locked, or maybe even chained for eternity.
Oh, Anton, don't be so melodramatic. Evelina and Henry just want the best for you. They won't hurt you.
I hope you get eaten by the moon ghouls. The truth is not always right.
But
Anton, go into your room and stay there. Do not move until I say so.
Yes, Father.
Brother Benedict, glad to see you are all right. And thank you. You just saved a young fool from getting himself killed. God knows how many times he's sneaked out already. I know. You already told me you saw him at the lake. Evelina must not know I knew about this. Now, she mentioned you were looking for me. Tell me, but be very concise as I have a lot of important matters to deal with.
Please take a look at this drawing and text.
All right. Interesting.
Is that the
It could be.
Evelina
And right, it has
I know that
sounds
so
I believe
epit.
indeed.
God,
May I?
detect.
Don't.
I wouldn't.
Good.
Just
Say it.
we did.
Good. We should come.
Why would she write this inscription? Everything fine in there?
Who go? Leaves
You
how
you
must
and please
in move what
have you
yes
is it
no
how
I shut this
and
get the
you're
oh you go
I don't
I
you can't
no one
you're
shut up
how did
I was
drunk
yeah drunk I did it problem
who's house
people
and so
you didn't you walk
looks like
it's
do you
the
why did
it was
he's some
though now
I've looked
good
it's the
they won't
how do you
they
house
you'll
where
they you
Kuga
what did you
where can I find
they you
Kuga
what did you think
what
you
happened
dread
what am give me
here
a rope
shut up go now and come back quick.
God help me. Madam, are you where what excuse
She can't.
what
Without I
I would
No,
can you
I'm not-
can she
be what
why
she's up.
have you
I'm not.
is it
We don't.
you
What? Look. Got it.
stop
You. God. You are
Enough
my
power.
as you.
I'm on
You have your
I'm not
I'm not
I'm
you did
I'm
you were if not
your
you are
front
I
oh but
if
what's your
just
I'm not
Craig.
I have answer
what
to what
take up
why
the bot
why what is that
beige
you
my
you oh
it's for
to
if they might
the
Dio.
this one
little
what
is the product once every
why don't
it's I'm
the
the
problem
care the book oh
don't
you
the
no
what do you
don't
Rudolph
Let-
Evel not
you can
she think
but I
why did
you know as long when I'm the
You've got-
his when I do you
what
one
just
he
this is
and I even couldn't
take a look
move that eye away from
why
it is
what a
no
prophet he said that
I always beware of
why
his
what
it is
how can you
I knew
this
he had this
So
You think
they are
blind, Aiken?
What would you?
This is
What are you?
Gregory. If I'm you, have
You.
I just.
How can I? Should I take the body? No.
You may.
Gregor, are you in? I know that.
So what
Is everything, Gregor? I want.
Yes.
You won't.
I'm
ask. Where? Latin.
It's in
Which one?
It's not.
Where? The place. What about
There. No.
what the
The low base
name? What do you?
Quandra he had. They were coming.
You are.
I.
You said.
I have.
I don't.
Like.
I don't know.
Ben. What's happened? Am I still Ben? I'm going. What a stress. You. He's making.
How do you?
I
You said the
got. I.
What?
Inside.
This can't. Franz,
Where
it does.
Well.
Why?
I did
Trade it.
the. It's where.
How can
I don't.
It's like for dark. Why?
Sir.
You said.
Why at first without who's.
Are you all? Who's? Who?
Are you?
Calm. What? Is?
Yes.
How?
I found.
Have you? What?
Did you?
The one.
And I sex.
Don't. What?
Ah, yes. I.
Lutz.
Of course.
The woman. Where?
But Uncle, I.
Where is?
I still.
I have.
Uh,
Your fate is in God's hands now. I thought that. I may be too late. The. It's empty. Except for drops of more. Why so? A secret passage.
Bennett,
Nick.
come. I know where Victor.
What? How do you know? Who?
He got.
How did below? Are you all
not?
That
No,
Lutz?
I can't. You, but
All right.
he was looking.
I fear it's all.
I've never a place. It would I. Where is he? Nikolai, I should. You were
What's
it's
the same.
Wait a minute. He's why? Where?
I was.
You think
before I
he does
Why?
I don't.
What?
A pay.
You
I don't
place
exact.
What?
I have
no.
We sure this. It's
we must.
Maybe why not? What if? And if she, whatever.
Well,
we should.
It doesn't. Don't you?
I'm not sure.
With
Oh my. All close.
It's done.
A long.
No police officers?
Looks.
I see no mausoleum.
Let's go.
Seems like the police just are those.
I saw.
And what's wrong?
This.
Your Bible?
Oh my.
What?
No.
What is she?
Son,
On
my
shit. But what?
I got when
Why?
he.
But
I know. I
you uncle.
oh.
I'm.
From. It,
I
now sleep. Get some rest. Your sister and mother need you to be strong.
Benedict! Father is... Benedict!
Benedict.
She wasn't.
Get it. Yes.
She just.
I kept so the Bible.
What?
This.
A book.
Well, she would. This. It did. It's.
Ask. She or.
I ref. Now let's shower.
Demon. They could be. God. It's still. Wait, the eye. This is what. Nothing. Wait, the whole. Hungry Nick. A pro.
A key.
Indeed. A peculiar. It is.
Doesn't
Everything
if you
we find. Seems like. Will you just?
Why don't you?
I can't.
We can't.
This could. Take the.
This is taking.
Keep pulling, Nikolai. Interesting. A staircase hidden below the lid, leading into somewhere.
A Maz. Can you see Victoria?
Only
could be.
forgot. Come down.
Some felt. Let's take. How is this? Nikolai! This is. And where does. Nothing. I'm taking it with me. God's. Motto. I think. Who or. Where's Nikolai? What are you doing? Shh.
You won't. How? What? Who was? What did? What happened? They just. Where did? Where?
Nikolai?
What about? I are.
What are you doing?
I can't. Where? Key. Mother.
God. What's.
Nothing to the town.
Dr.
So it's not.
We.
And
Because.
say.
Why
Work.
did you.
Oh, it's
Chief.
indeed.
She.
Evident.
You hear?
Did she.
She did.
She was.
What?
Like
And.
Victor.
What?
But
You.
I was.
What?
I want months.
Where?
Nick. Never.
Get.
Sir, my...
He disappeared.
Quick,
Let's.
don't be...
Let's go.
The four...
What are we doing here?
Nikolai, no evil dares to come here. This is the safest place in town.
I don't need.
Enough!
How do you.
What?
We followed the.
And?
Along. I found.
Not...
Well.
Show it interest.
What is on that?
You are...
Any idea?
I don't...
Great.
There must...
It could.
What is your.
We're losing.
Is there.
Brother.
Trust.
Henry.
Mar...
There must. Meaning?
Dolor, it's the only...
This is.
Bad.
Here...
Nerm.
He did.
Yes.
What are you...
That the.
I'm losing.
Nico...
Perhaps.
Says the.
Enough!
How did you.
You
came.
Brother.
Don't.
Nico... I'm...
All right. I'm leaving.
On them.
I repeat the book the
Ever.
I don't.
Ever heard of.
I don't care.
As...
Nerm.
You...
The one.
You...
Nikolai.
Cat...
My wife.
He told.
I know.
They are. Give. I don't know what I.
Listen.
You both.
What is this?
You're right.
What is.
Read the. If my from the Victor.
You are...
He is. The book stays with me.
He won't.
I'll follow him. Then you...
I can't.
Take care of yourself.
Mother said I know where to find Victor. I have no. How's it go? You hear me? Talk to.
What?
I need to. I'm
I know.
I have
patient. You must.
You're
You so.
Are you?
Be careful. I got
How do you?
a fool.
Who told?
Nobody.
If I
Correct.
and to be
Correct.
and then I would.
Not that
You think
I know it. So
Why do you?
I owe. You can
take.
I could let
You have.
I just do.
One.
Nick. I do. All right.
Understood.
Go out. Just.
Oh God! Oh.
Good.
You have.
You did now.
I'm not... Son, just read. I have without now fine. I will after I me every. It is if you. I can. It is. Victor must and then the if he. Did she for he just and they. I have must I have. How do I? Evelina told me to ask you about Anton's father.
She did what?
I'm just trying to help the child.
You want to help him? Stay out of this matter.
I'm curious.
Oh, so you're curious now. All right, all right. You're a monk, and I'm here to confess something to you. Whatever I say now is protected by the seal of confession.
I'm listening.
Anton is my child.
What?
His mother, Anita, took her own life because she was a weakling. She left my poor kid and now his...
But you are his father.
He can't stay with me.
Why?
There are things you cannot possibly understand. Things that not even your priestly vow can endure. You have my confession. Stop asking for more.
You are a selfish coward, Norin. God will not understand whatever it is you are hiding.
Says the man who doesn't know where his own sister is, or, for that matter, who she is. Now just stop.
This will not go unpunished.
It was a confession. And a story.
Excuse me.
God bless you, Benedict.
Madam?
Hello.
Was
You're
I'm we
not
I have
bed
after. Would you be
what
for
you can after Mother?
Oh,
It's
excuse.
sure.
The door was I hope. Victoria was seen pushing the. I guess. What a view. The chasm is so It's a if my such war.
I have to give it to Moisa. Now, where's the entrance into the mine? Looking. I think I'm at the end. I should. Victoria! My no. Hey, no. My love? Where's I can't. Mother. That must.
Mostov?
Father?
I would. Doesn't.
Anyway, before there.
If it's.
It is.
Why are you going?
Yes.
What?
One of the
lung. So you said
the police.
What?
I was.
What else?
Bogdan. What?
You said you.
The police. But I was told to. Bogdan jump.
I said she. And you're terrible.
Please.
You.
I told you. Bogdan said I don't.
See? You. So. Nerman.
What?
You said it yourself. So how? How many?
But
you want to.
The reason why people assign. But you. That book. So I thought.
Did you find?
No.
Let me.
I.
Why?
Those two. They.
Why should I even?
They. You're.
One last time. Where is the...
I can't get... A ritual knife. Father, where's... How did you... I'm not... Who would... Like I've... You... The... I'm... You... You... You are... You... If you... So there are... You... He... Where should... If you know... I don't... Speak up. Yeah. Who is... Why would... You're speaking... Where... You are... God... Tell me... The mob... But what... How a... Father... I'm taking... Cold. Udalok.
You can't trust your own brain anymore. So why would anyone else trust you?
I told...
No. You She put... Keeping your... She left Victoria.
Maybe you could...
She is...
I'm sorry.
If anything...
We should go now.
Bogdan and I found... Where's the...
Timur?
There must be that air.
Are you all right?
Lead the way.
You said God has...
I know
I won't give up. I'm going...
That came from...
It did... Dear...
What happened?
This is...
Why? What's going on?
My brothers and sisters.
I stab... Father...
I'm not talking to you.
Just listen to me, all right? If you do, you won't need to go on the lake anymore. I know who your father is.
Liar!
I swear. But you have to be very careful what you do with this information. Promise me?
Well, sure. Tell me.
I'm risking a lot by telling you this. But your father is Dominic Noren.
Dominic? The handsome man in red clothes? With a funny hat? He is my father?
Yes, that is indeed your father. Make him talk, and make him love you. He owes it to you.
What about my mother? Is she still in the lake?
I'm afraid so. But you know what? You should speak to your father, and make him go fishing with you, huh? Wouldn't that be nice?
Very. Thank you. I have a father now. I have a father.